see if I found my lighter.
Good evening, everybody. Let me go ahead and mute everyone out. There's background noise. Yay, how's everybody doing today? Good, yes, good. Thank you for answering. All right. Hello to everybody in the chats. Ooh, that's very bright. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. We are recording. All right, well, thank you guys so much for plugging in today. My name is Denise Walsh. I am a Black Diamond leader here with It Works, and I am super excited for our Team Training Tuesday. Every Tuesday night, we come together as a team to work together, to brainstorm together, to train, to connect, to go over our goals, just to stay close to the fire. Because as you know, whoever stays close to the fire is, I was going to say get burned. That's not really the metaphor I'm looking for, right? You're like, stay filled up. You have to stay close to the fire to keep your fire lit. That's better. And so put this on your calendar every single Tuesday. Even if I'm out of town, we have tons of leaders within the team who step up and lead it. And so we keep this consistent so for us to all connect together. So with that being said, we have a ton of information we want to get through today because we know we have a lot of new distributors. So if you are a new distributor within the last 6 weeks in the business, in the chats, I want to hear like a hand raise. I want to hear a where you're from. Like tell us a little bit about your story and why you got started, because we know there's a lot of you. So we're really excited to have you here. Today we're going to talk about products. We're going to go over a bit of our top selling products, why they're our favorites, what they can do for you and your clients. We want you to build your arsenal, if you will, before and after stories, of product testimonies, and build your confidence within our product line, because we know that we have the best products on the market. Now, I'm going to talk in general here, and then we're going to get to some specific products for you. But yay, Ontario's in the house, Louisville, Michigan, yay, North Carolina. Welcome, you guys, yay. Oh my gosh, and for all those new distributors, you have an extension on getting your $100 in free product or free shopping spree. So we're going to talk more about that at the end of how you can take advantage of this. But so a couple things about supplements and the health and wellness industry in general. If you have stayed up to date on current food documentaries, things like Food Matters, Forks Over Knives, The Truth About Cancer, the more research that people do and the more these types of documentaries are put out, people are just wising up to, number one, the food industry, number two, the medical industry, and number three, the fact that what we put in our bodies matter. It makes a difference. It impacts how you feel. It impacts how you sleep. It impacts your skin clarity, your mental clarity, your energy levels. Like what we put in our bodies truly make a difference. And all of our products are whole food and plant-based. And what does that mean? Whole food means that when you are getting, let's say, the vitamins or the greens, you're getting a whole food supplement. That means you're not getting the broccoli extract, okay? You're not getting the extract of it, just like the pieces of, parts of the broccoli nutrients. You're getting the whole broccoli in the greens. So a whole food supplement is something that's really important, because as you may or may not know, the vegetables that we have are not as nutrient dense as they were 50 years ago because of the soil depletion, the pesticides, all these things they're putting on our crops and things. And so we want to put good whole foods in our body, and our supplements are whole food. They're also plant-based, which again, if you are to look at any sort of diet, paleo, the Daniel fast diet, the virgin diet, the keto diet, whatever it is, they almost all have one thing in common. Eat more whole food plants, right? Eat plants, eat vegetables, like put good food in your body. Even when you learn counting macros and the whole 80-20, like you can be eat clean but have like cheat meals and stuff, they still focus on nutrient dense whole foods. Plant-based is not going out of style. People are becoming more and more conscious of their health. They're becoming more and more skeptical of the health and the grocery industry. They're realizing you don't shop in the middle of the grocery store. You stay on the outside. And again, things that have commercials, honestly, are almost never good for you, period. So the more I learn about health and nutrition, the more I realize that what we have our hands on is truly like setting the pace. 10 years ago, plant-based wasn't as cool, right? But now it's becoming more and more popular and more of a thing because people are really, truly understanding the importance of what we put in our body. So our products are whole food, they're plant-based, they're bioavailable, which means your body actually absorbs them, and they're bioactive, which means your body actually uses them. And you can do little like tests we've done where you put a generic vitamin in water and see if it dissolves, and then you put our vitamin in water and watch it dissolve, and you'll see, like I've done this before, a vitamin from GNC like crumples to the ground or like the bottom of your cup and sits there. But ours takes up the whole entire glass. It dissolves faster and then it spreads out to the rest of the glass. It's pretty cool if you take a look at it. So they're plant-based, whole food, bioavailable, bioactive. There's no chemicals or anything like that. And all of our products that do have a sweetener in it, it's sweetened with stevia. Again, a plant-based sweetener. And as you know, like chemicals, artificial sweeteners, all of that is really getting a bad rap because people are really understanding what it's doing, not only to our bodies, to our intestines, and to our overall health and nutrition. So I've been with this company for 10 years, and I have seen and experienced so many amazing testimonies from all of our products, and I'm just so proud of what we stand for. We are a preventative health company. We have the wrap because it gets people's attention. The wrap, again, is plant-based, no chemicals. You're putting good nutrition into your skin, but it grabs people's attention. So you want to lead with the wrap because it's exciting. They can get instant gratification, but we truly have a product for everybody in the catalog, ages 18 to 80, men, women, whether you are a health nut or you want to be healthier, right? We've got something in the catalog for you. So I'd love to hear from a few of our presidentials and above, or leaders on the call. Several of you have a product in mind that you want to share, either details about or why it is your favorite. So Barbara, I see you on my screen here. Would you like to go first?
Yeah. So hi, everyone. I am Barbara Bozer from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I wanted to talk with you about the greens. And I wanted to share a little bit about how to use the product and then my personal testimonial. I've been with It Works a little over 8 years. When I started in 2009, I only used the wraps. I didn't use anything else. In fact, I didn't even know we had any other products. Once our corporate came up with a corporate Facebook page, then all of a sudden everybody was posting on that Facebook page all about the greens and the defining gel, the greens and the defining gel. And to be honest, I just ordered those 2 products because everybody was talking about them. I'm not the type of person that does a bunch of research. I just try things, and if I feel good, I keep taking it. So this all happened, right after I had turned 40 years old. I was experiencing some pretty severe hair loss. Like, you guys, literally the morning that I turned 40, I woke up and I had like a quarter-size bald spot just on the side of my head. And I mean, I don't know if anybody on here is 40 yet or if anybody's experiencing hair loss, but that freaking sucked. And it's very demoralizing. My hair started falling out so much that I was like, I didn't even want to wash it because I couldn't stand to see how much hair was coming out. So I started wearing hair extensions, and I wore those for about a year and a half. So a couple of years into the business, you know, people started talking about the greens, and I ordered it just to try it. We didn't have berry flavor when I did this. It was orange flavor, and the orange is not sweet. So, you know, I just drank it because I wanted to see like what it did. So about 2 weeks in, I noticed that when I was washing my hair, there was barely any hair falling out, you guys. So, you know, fast forward, I was able to take my extensions out. I don't wear hair extensions anymore. I lose very little hair now, and I attribute it to the greens. I mean, that's the only thing that I did. Not only that, but my dermatologist was just like, "What are you taking? Like, you know, your skin looks great, your hair is, you know," she was just asking me all these questions about it. And I attribute it all to the greens. In addition to that, now I couldn't even tell you the last time I had like a sniffle or a cough or anything like that. I am so healthy. I feel so good. I have energy, and I am team berry. Now I know that there is a chocolate greens, and I'm coming around to that flavor, but berry is really my favorite. So the greens is loaded with like 50 plus superfoods, you know, your fruits and vegetables, matcha green tea, like parsley, spirulina. I mean, I don't even know, like there's so much in it. So when people ask me like, what are you drinking? Okay, because can you guys see me, or do you see Denise's screen? I'm just holding up the little to-go packet right now. So it comes in a little tub, all right, or these little to-go packs. And my favorite way to take this is I literally will just put it in ice water. And anytime, like I play tennis, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 times a week. I'm at the gym a lot. I'm just out, whatever. I put it in a little clear container, okay, so that people can see, like, what in the heck are you drinking, right? Because it's green. So I get asked this all the time, like, what are you drinking? And what I didn't really realize, I think because I just got used to the smell, is like when you open it, if someone's standing next to you, like they can smell the berry. Because I'm like, you guys can smell that? I didn't know that. So if this is not already on your auto ship, I highly recommend getting a couple of boxes of greens to go on your auto ship, one for you to take and one for you to sample out, because people love the greens. It tastes good, it's refreshing, and people will feel, you know, within a day or two, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, yeah, I have, you know, more energy, I feel good. I have heard people lose weight just from taking the greens. I have just heard so many over the years testimonials about the greens. So that is how you add it. It was easy. I hope you saw that. You just add it to water, shake it up. I just like it in ice water, but I know that people put it in juice, you know, all sorts of stuff. So the berry is sweetened with stevia, orange is not sweetened, and the chocolate has obviously, you know, cocoa added. So there's an added benefit there, you know, for your brain. There's a great video on the It Works Global page or their YouTube that kind of gets into that a little bit more. And personally, I just prefer the chocolate in milk, so, or like in a shake. So I've been putting it in my shake, and then, you know, it's chocolate over chocolate, so you don't really taste it at all. But Denise, did you see the post in the ambassador page about people putting it in their coffee and all of that? I haven't tried that yet.
My coffee, and I love it.
Yeah, so I mean, it's I put our vanilla shake in my coffee, and I like that, you know. So anyways, people are putting it, like they're freezing popsicles and, you know, making greens chocolate popsicles, which is pretty cool. And I think that the most exciting thing about our greens that is a recent kind of just recently, it's been announced from corporate that it's family friendly. So your kids can have greens. You know, you can give your kids chocolate greens and milk, and they think that they're just drinking chocolate milk. Meanwhile, they're getting all of their fruits and vegetables. So the last thing I'll say, like when people ask me, like, what is it? What are you drinking? I don't get into the big spiel about everything that's in it. I literally will just say, it's like all my superfoods in this little packet are in here. And that's really all I say. And then I'll ask them if they want to try one. If people ask me more about it, then I tell them more. But that's really what I wanted to just talk about was with the greens today. So
yay! Yeah, I love greens. I'm going to show you or share this again. Soy-free, non-GMO, dairy-free, and vegan. And again, just allergen friendly. And when your body is missing something, you sometimes you don't even know what your body is missing until you get it, and then all of a sudden you go, oh my gosh, I'm chipper, and I haven't been chipper in months, or I have energy at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, or when you give your body good nutrition, your body does what it's supposed to do. And so the greens is a staple. To be honest, it's a staple. I really do think that everybody needs to be on it. And then this is a great one to sample at parties, which is why they put it in the new sample pack, because you can just do a shake or a shaker upper bottle thing like Barbara did and give everyone little Dixie cup samples of it and allow them to try it. So again, dairy-free, which helps with bloating or anybody that has a sensitivity, soy-free, vegan, etc.
I forgot to say, Denise, that it helps with reducing the acidity level in your body. And I think that, well, you may or may not know, but it's talked about all the time that superfoods help to reduce that acidity level, and like disease doesn't really grow in a low acidity level. Disease needs high acidity to grow. So disease lives on sugar and soda and stuff like that. So the greens have helped to reduce your acidity level, get that pH level where it needs to be, and just again, like so many testimonials about it. And so order your greens to go packs, everyone, and start sampling them out, because once you get people introduced to a product like the greens, they will be married to it, and they will just something that they're going to keep on ordering.
With school coming up, think of giving it to your teachers as like a welcome to school present, or putting it in the teacher's lounge. Because if you think about how many people get sick in the fall when everyone's kind of coming back together again at school time, daycares, schools, teachers, and this is something that, because you can give it to your kids and it is family friendly, you can do a little test yourself this upcoming fall and give your children greens and see how they continue to get sick or how that works. It's just because when you think about not only how this can benefit your family, but how it will benefit all of those around you. So cool. All right. To answer a question I saw in the chat, the new greens do not have the old greens had a probiotic. And because of that, you didn't want to put it in hot water because it impacted something. They took the probiotic out when we got a probiotic, so that way we had a full-blown probiotic. And so you can put it in coffee because it's less, typically, unless it's over 120 degrees, like that's when you can't, like it impacts Dr. Don mentioned this on the call a few weeks ago. 120 degrees or higher is when it can impact the structure of the greens, but most of our coffee's not going to be that hot, so it should be fine in the greens. And it tastes delicious to the point now where I have more greens because I want more coffee. Kitty, yeah, totally. Put it out. Put it in teacher's lounge. I'm going to give it to Owen's teacher as a welcome to school gift, and tell her a little bit about how it works. You can put the greens in the teacher's lounge. You can, hand them out like candy, because when people start seeing results with it, they're going to want to order some. All right, cool. Gina, you're going to talk about probiotic, which kind of connects with the greens here. Go ahead. Thank you, Barbara.
Unmute. Okay. Hi, guys. so since this is being recorded, I won't be so graphic, but I'm going to tell you. A couple years ago, I was having horrible symptoms. Long story short, I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, and that is an autoimmune disease that there is no cure for. There is symptom management with this. And I've learned a lot about it, not through my doctor or anybody else, but just through reading and learning on my own. I was given some prescription that it's right here. It's 2 years old and I haven't even taken it. They're big old pills. You take 2 a day. Actually, you take 3 a day. So you set your alarm, take 3 of those a day. And I'm going to tell you the symptoms I was having were, I won't tell you the bathroom symptoms, but my skin was itching. And I thought, oh my God, is it the sun? Why am I itching all the time, using like Benadryl cream? And anyways, tired all the time. And I thought, okay, that's because I stay up late and then I take a nap, and I just was tired and had no energy no matter what I did. Anyway, so I was glad to kind of get a diagnosis, because I would have stomach aches and then I couldn't go to the bathroom when I got in there. Anyways, long story with that. But so I had ulcerative colitis. I have ulcerative colitis. So when It Works came out with the probiotic, the only thing that I ever really knew about probiotics is when I would take my daughter to the doctor, and they would give her antibiotics, and they'd say, oh, you need to, give her acidophilus and eat yogurt, because, you need to have the good bacteria, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, so we're getting a probiotic, and it says right on the box, your immune system. And I'm going to tell you, my colitis, I'll get graphic. My ulcerative colitis is in my rectal muscle, okay? And it is freaking awful, okay? I tell my husband, I'm like, I feel like I have glass in my ass. Sorry, Denise. But that's what it feels like. And when you sit too long, it hurts your tailbone. It's freaking awful. Anyways, so I started taking, as soon as we got the probiotic, I don't know, I was like, this could change my life. Like, this could change. What if it does? Get the probiotic. I ordered it that day. I ordered 2. We got it. I started taking it. You guys, 3 days later, I'm like, oh, well, my skin's not itching. I'm not having that, oh my God, I have to go to the bathroom, but I can't go. And then about 5 days later, I would say I had nothing, no sitting too long with the pain in my tailbone, no feeling of shards of glass in my, area, right? Horrible. But anyway, I'm going to tell you guys, I have been on this every day since it came out, and I have no symptoms. My skin doesn't itch. I'm not tired. Well, sometimes, because I push it to the limit, but that's normal. But no unexplained, just I'm tired. Also, I have no symptoms with the bathroom issues. And it's crazy, because there was a time, maybe, I don't even know, maybe 8 months ago, I stopped taking it. I ran out, I didn't take it. It was on order, and I started getting the symptoms again. And I forgot. I'm like, oh my God, why is this happening? And because I didn't have my probiotics. And I'm like, okay, if it was a fluke that, the probiotics changed my life, okay, now I know it's not, because you always have that, like, oh, it's too good to be true kind of thing. But for me, you guys, I'm going to tell you, like, I have no symptoms. And if anybody, and it says on the box, like, consult your doctor, your physician, if you have an immune disorder or something like that. And I'm like, consult your doctor. They're going to be telling you, yeah, you need to take these. So that's my thing with, like, I'm so passionate about that. And it's hard to talk about, because it's a weird thing. The ulcerative colitis thing, it sucks. But I'll tell you, the probiotics for me, they literally on every Facebook party, I'm like, changed my life. I can say that something changed my life, you know? So.
Yeah. When you have an experience like that, don't you want to like go to the rooftops and be like, oh my gosh, you guys, like,
yes,
this changed my life.
Yes, I have the chills right now because it's like, you know, my family knows, Barbara knows. I mean, oh my God, I'd be running to the bathroom, like we'd be in Vegas and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh my God, I gotta go to the bathroom. You know, like I can't even go anywhere. And then when you get in there, it's like, you're like, oh my God, I have a stomachache, I have to, and then you just can't go. And it sucks. And just driving places, you know, just sitting for too long. I'm like sitting on my, you know, Indian style, sitting, just switching. It sucks. But anyways, and so the fact that there's no cure for that is, you know, it's symptom management. And so, you know, taking it a step further, I've recently started eating more organic and cut out gluten and, you know, all of that. But still, it's the probiotics. And one more thing about the probiotics, and I don't know if it's to do with my colitis or not, but you know, I have the flat tire tummy area, you know, that muffin top area. So I came to realize I was always bloated like that. I'm bloated, not just there's a fat roll, but freaking bloated. And so since I started taking that, I don't have that bloating. Like I feel so much lighter, like just lighter on my feet. And that is amazing also. But I think you don't need to have any kind of, you know, disease or any problems, and everybody needs probiotic. And Denise, you can explain why about the billion whatever that are in there. I don't even know. I don't even care because I just know that it works, you know?
Yeah, seriously. You're like, I don't know how, but this is what happened to me and it changed my life. And we hear that so many times. My mom actually is a loyal, actually she's a distributor. She only has a few active people on her team, poor mom. But she took the probiotics and noticed a difference within a week. She was running to the bathroom. She was one of those people who would have to scout out the bathroom before, like when she got to a place, because she knew that as soon as she was done eating, it would go right through her and she would need to like run to the bathroom. Right. And after the probiotics, like within a week, she could be normal. And that's a huge game changer for people.
It is, especially when you're at the beach or you're at the lake or you want to go out on the boat or you want anything like that where you're not close to a bathroom. It makes you, you know, going to the Dodger game, whatever. It's like, I'm not trying to go there because I don't even have to go to the bathroom, you know? So that's huge. Anyways, I'll be quiet now. Okay.
Well, that's exciting. Thank you so much for sharing. The chat is blowing up with love for you.
Oh,
so
okay.
Thank you for sharing. And of course, you guys, we share these because we want you to use them. If you take a look at your website, every single product, when you press it, has information about it. So you can take a look at what these products do. And you don't need to be an expert in things, but you do want to have a good bit of knowledge. So, you know, just read through it. I can tell you after 10 years, my spiel is like repeating Dr. Don. Every time Dr. Don speaks, I'm taking notes and I'm duplicating what he does. So the probiotic is gut health. It helps with, there's probiotic and prebiotic. Oh my gosh. Our chews are prebiotic. And hold on, someone's not muted. I don't know why it does that. Oh, okay. There's a probiotic and a prebiotic. Our chews are the prebiotic. And then, of course, the probiotic is the probiotic. And they do work hand in hand together by giving your digestion the best health possible. You have, 10 billion cultures that it just helps keep things moving smoothly. And as Carlos mentioned in the chat, 70% of our immune system is based in our colon. And we have 8 to 10 pounds of gunk stuck in there. And you may think you're regular, you guys. Like I used to think I was regular. I'd have coffee and there you go. But when I started taking number 1, our regular, number 2, our cleanse, and number 3, our probiotic, I know that when I eat, it's going to eliminate just like a baby. Eat, eliminate, eat, eliminate. And if you don't eat corn and see it come out like within 24 hours, you have a problem. And so you want to make sure that your digestive tract is working. And of course, I'll just plug a gallon of water or increased water intake to help with that as well. But take a look at the probiotic. And if you're not on one, I would definitely recommend it. A couple things to know about this. A lot of probiotics do need to be refrigerated because they are not in a capsule. Ours does not need to be refrigerated because it's in this capsule, this temperature sealer capsule. And so it's actually really easy to travel with. I know a lot of people, when they travel, they get off course anyway. And so to not have your probiotic traveling because you have to keep it in a refrigerator is a bit cumbersome, but I travel with mine all the time with no issue. So another difference is that ours focuses on the large intestine and the small intestine. And that's really important because a lot of probiotics just focus on the large intestine. So ours has a blend for both. So, yay. All right. Presidential, who else had a testimony or about their favorite product that they wanted to share? Barb Hauser, you want to go?
All right. Hey guys. I am excited to just chat with you guys a little bit about one of my favorite products. I have so many, I couldn't just pick one, but I am loving what we're talking about tonight. And you know, just on a personal level, like I am so like we have just switched to be on a plant-based diet here within our house, just, you know, doing more research. I really encourage you guys, watch those documentaries, educate yourself. You know, we just lost my mom to cancer, and I think, you know, cancer rates are really high, and we all should be just educating ourselves more. And I love how what I'm educating myself about is coming out in my passion and confidence and belief in these products. So I think that it's really going to help you do the same. So, you know, it's awesome to be able to say to people that our products are coming from plants. And so we switching over to a more plant-based diet, you know, it's hard to replace certain things, right? We've been so used to getting our protein from meat and dairy and stuff like that. And so now we're not doing that. And so we've been really educating ourselves about, you know, plant sources of protein. It's really actually interesting finding out that the reason that animals contain protein is because they eat plants. And so all the protein originates from plants. And so we're really getting the purest, most direct, you know, source when we're getting our protein from plants. So I love that we've launched our vegan shake. It is a product that, you know, just blew me away when we came out with it. And I was really nervous because I love the taste of our Profit. I'm a bit of a picky person with tastes and textures and stuff. And so I was like, oh, a vegan shake, like, what's this going to be like? And we weren't, you know, going vegan at that time. So I just was like, I'm fine with the Profit, right? And when I tasted the shake, I was blown away with just how creamy it is, how delicious it is. And it's so versatile. There are so many different ways that we can incorporate this in. You know, we've got the chocolate and the vanilla, and, you know, one bag lasts a month. I love that our products come in a 30-day supply, because now that I'm sharing this with a lot of people that I've met who are also working for more of a plant-based diet, you know, this is a product that I know they're going to be incorporating into their lifestyle. To me, this is something that I'm buying, like buying groceries now. You know, we really, even for our kids and stuff, just incorporating it in. So I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of something that I kind of know about protein and why it's important. Like, a lot of people wonder, oh, you know, I'm not somebody who's working out, like I don't really need a protein shake. For people, like, just for starting your day, it is so good for you to start your day with protein. It actually like raises certain levels of different things in your system, which help you produce your neurotransmitters that give you energy and help you feel awake and alert. So I think that's what we're all going for in the morning when we wake up, and we're, you know, trying to get that alert feeling. And so it's something that is really great for us to have in the morning. And it helps you stay feeling full longer. because, especially if you mix it with anything else. Like we love to make our shake kind of like a smoothie with a lot of vegetables and fruit and stuff in it. And when you do that, when you mix it with complex carbohydrates like fruits and vegetables, your body actually takes longer to metabolize it. So that's one of the reasons why it helps you stay feeling full longer. And when you look at, a lot of people are like, oh, I'll just have an egg for breakfast. And, this is just for comparison's sake. When you look at the fact that our shake only has, 2 or 2.5 grams of fat in a serving versus an egg, which has like 11 grams of fat. For people that are trying to bring down cholesterol levels and other things, this is a great alternative to get a really good filling breakfast that can be packed with a ton of different stuff. So it's 15 grams of protein per serving, and I love that. Especially women, we can only really assimilate up to 15 grams of protein at a time. So when you look at some protein shakes which have a really high level, I was like, oh, ours obviously isn't as good when I first started comparing protein shakes, and was like, no, actually this makes way more sense for the way that our body processes and absorbs it. So it is so easy to incorporate in, guys. And, again, talking about mixing it with the complex carbohydrates, when you put your greens in your shake, that's another really simple way to do that. And I love that, just your shake and your greens with, we like to use almond milk here, or you can just mix it with water and it tastes really good. It tastes really creamy. And there's so many ways that you can make it. You guys can check out all of the recipes that we've got on like Pinterest and the It Works global Facebook page, albums and stuff. There's so many different recipes that we've suggested for people on ways to make this into different shakes and smoothies that you'll never get tired of it. And you can also put it into, like, we've made brownies and protein balls and granola bars, and we like to make ice cream with it. So we just, blend it up with a ton of ice and a little bit of almond milk, and we make it, and the kids just, sit and eat it with a spoon, and they love it. So there's so many different things that you can do with this. And honestly, it tastes delicious and it makes you feel great. So sharing this with our customers, honestly, this is a product that I think we can really get long-term customers with, because people are going to fall in love with it, especially those people moving to more of a plant-based diet.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites. I feel like I go through 2 bags a month because I put shake in my coffee. I make brownies with it. It's so delicious. The shake too, a couple things to know is that this again is sweetened with stevia. So there's no sucralose in the shake, and a lot of protein powders have sucralose. So it can be tricky to find a good stevia-based protein powder, and then it's plant-based as well. The only other plant-based protein powder I know is Orgain, and I've tried that one, and I think ours is better. Like, it just tastes better. It's not as gritty. So I've tasted a lot of protein powders over the last little bit because of the world I entered with the bodybuilding competition I did, and I come back to our shake time and time again. It's just so good. So again, soy-free, non-GMO, dairy-free, vegan. It does have BCAAs in it, which help with keeping, like, with muscle, like, what's the word? With you being tired or sore, muscle soreness. When I don't have my BCAAs, I get sore from my workout, but with my BCAAs, I don't get as sore, and I can tell that immediately. So you can do a shake. Sometimes I'll put it just, in my shaker glass and bring it empty with just a scoop of shake in it and fill it up with water after my workout. I'll also add it to my oatmeal in the morning sometimes and have oats and protein powder with peanut butter. So good. And then I just I listened to a book called The Sugar Impact Diet by J.J. Virgin, if you've heard of her. And she, again, is another shake lover in the morning. And her shake just has, like, she recommends a shake in the morning, and it just has the scoop of protein powder, almond milk, ice, and 1 tablespoon of peanut butter and milk. And I think I said almond butter or almond milk. Anyway, shake, almond milk, peanut butter, and ice. And I tried it, and it's so filling and so, so good. So again, just another easy way to fill your body with good nutrients, and Yeah, you're right. Sarah said you can't put your price on health. Like, it's so true. You're either going to spend the money up front by putting good food in your system or spend it later on hospitals and medical bills. So, all right. Couple more testimonies. Who else do we have? I can't see everyone. So if you have a testimony that you're planning to share.
I'll talk.
All right. Hey, Tanis, how are you?
Good, how are you? I was actually, I love the greens and the shake and everything too. I saw someone just talk here that they're going to go broke. Well, it's good buying all the products. So, I love the hair, skin, nails. The hair, since you guys were all talking about, you know, more the supplement line, I'm going to go more into like the hair, skin, nail, like the skincare line and everything. The hair, skin, nails has been a top seller for me, like since day one, because honestly, men use it, women use it. It's great for, you know, people who have hair salons. Honestly, every single person I get on the hair, skin, nails falls in love with it. They usually become distributors right away. Not only is it, you know, there's all those hair, skin, nails type products at like Costco and, you know, the cheap versions, but they're not good, you know, or they're full of sugar. Like they have one at Costco. It's like a gummy one, or you can buy, there's one online too that I've heard that it really isn't good. The amazing thing about ours is that it is all natural. It's also a great vitamin. Like it's great for your skin. I had a friend, I have so many testimonials on this product. And you know what, if someone wants to know about all the ingredients and everything, I'm not a green person, but if someone wants to know, there's so like the ingredients in all our products are amazing, as the ladies have already said. But the biggest thing with the hair, skin, nails is that it works, right? So whether it's for their skin, their hair, their lashes, and it's a great vitamin too. I've had friends who it has completely, you know, cleared up their skin. You know, I have had a couple friends who were sick and they had their hair falling out, whether it was from, you know, pregnancies or, you know, illnesses or cancer or, you know, I mean, I know we aren't doctors and we can't claim anything, but honestly, this is such an amazing product because it works. And, you know, I had more info on it too, but sorry, I was just reading up here more the basics on it, but sorry, you guys. Sorry, I had someone message me, distracted me. So it boosts your collagen and keratin production. It enhances skin elasticity and flexibility. It supports the body's defenses against free radical damage, and it promotes healthy cell growth, strength, and shine. So if you know anyone, actually my husband's using it right now too. I actually have quite a lot of men using the product, whether they're wanting to grow, you know, their hair or their beards, or maybe they're having a bald patch at the top like my husband is. It's one of my favorite products, and I talk about it all the time, and I get customers with it all the time, just because, you know, what woman doesn't want to have great hair, skin, nails, lashes? So yeah, that's a top pick for me.
Awesome. I'm going to go to the product description and just show people what that says for a minute. But there's a lot of hair, skin, and nails testimonies floating around in the chats. And this is just another one where people really see results in about 2 weeks. And you mentioned, and Barbara Bozer mentioned that she saw amazing results with the greens. We didn't have hair, skin, and nails when she turned 40, you know, 8 years ago or 6 years ago or whenever that was. So we didn't have that. So she saw results just by putting good nutrition in her body. This hair, skin, and nails product has a ton of biotin. And it boosts your body's ability to strengthen and grow your hair, skin, and nails. So yeah, here's the information. When you use the product, you are going to have your own testimony. And I really love that, because you might not have a testimony for every single product, but you're going to find something that you really marry to. And there are so many amazing pet pictures of 2 weeks, a month out with hair, skin, and nails. And when you have your own picture, you can send that to people. You can text it to people. You can easily get it approved through corporate, through the Wrap app, and have your own before and after picture that you can share. So, all right. Who else? Anybody else have a before and or a testimony that they want to that they want to share?
I will. Has anybody done the triple threat yet?
Ooh, go ahead.
Okay. So I started as a customer with one of my daughter's friends. My daughter's 24. So with one of her friends about 2 years ago, after my husband passed away, I looked at the picture on my 50th birthday, which was 2 months after he passed away, and I was over 300 pounds. And I didn't realize that, you know how you just like enjoy life and you have fun and you just gain weight. We lived on the river. We partied like all the time. Anyway, so Patrick passed away and Erica's friend started becoming a distributor with It Works. So Erica said, maybe we should try this. So I was like, okay, let's do it. And the first couple of months, I really didn't see much difference. And then bam, that third month, I dropped like 20 pounds, 25 pounds. So a year and a half later, let's fast forward, I've lost almost 95 pounds. And I have pictures if you guys want to friend request me on Facebook or just go in and look. I have pictures. So after the first couple of months, I was just like, I've got to become a distributor to help pay for the products because now I'm a widow, and what do? You got to pay your bills, and I wanted to keep doing the stuff, so I did. I became a distributor in April of 2002. Within 2 months, I became a Ruby, and I just kept losing weight. So I went from my first 6 months, I lost like 60 pounds, and now I'm lost 95. I've lost 95 pounds. I went from over 300 pounds in a size 26, 28 to where I'm at now. I'm not even going to give you my numbers, but down to a 16. So
Wow.
I went down 10 sizes in about a year and a half.
That's amazing. So what, the triple threat, for those of you who are new, is what? What products did you take?
The greens, I love the berry greens. I just do them with water. I absolutely love them. The berry greens, the ThermoFit, and the Fat Fighters. And they are absolutely amazing. If you have anybody who's interested in losing a bunch of weight really fast, you got to do this. I mean, you have to push this. It's amazing results. I would have never believed it. I've tried everything. I tried dieting since I was in my teens. I did the HCG shots in my belly for a year, and I only lost like 25 pounds. I have never had results like I have with the It Works products. So I just want to put that out there. And if anybody has any questions, you guys know my name. I'm right here.
Where do you live, Cindy?
Illinois.
Oh, yay. Did you know, number one, we have a mini boot camp in Grand Rapids in September and one in Chicago in October.
Actually, I'm leaning towards the one in Kansas City because I'm originally from Kansas City and I have a bunch of family down there. So if I can swing that with my full-time job, I will absolutely be at the one in Kansas City.
Awesome. Do it, do it, do it.
Are you going to be there?
Cindy.
I don't know. Maybe if you are. If you're.
Okay. We can talk because if you're going to be there, I'll be there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Okay, so when do you take the ThermoFit? When do you take the Fat Fighter?
Okay, so I do the greens in the morning, first thing. Well, I used to, and now I'm doing the shakes. But so if I don't do the greens in the morning, then I do them at lunchtime with my salad or whatever food I have. The ThermoFit I do about 10 o'clock, and then again like an hour or so after lunch. And then the Fat Fighters I do with my heaviest meal. And I used to have a lot of heavy meals. I was married to a guy who absolutely loved potatoes and meats and, so, but now my heaviest meal is usually lunch. It's not dinner so much anymore, which I think is helping also. Because they say that, your metabolism slows down, when you get home after work and you rest and you go to bed. And so, usually what I do is the greens in the morning or at lunchtime, the ThermoFit twice a day, 10 and 2-ish, and then the Fat Fighters at lunch. That's usually what I do.
Awesome. So set your alarm, you guys. If you have a hard time taking the supplements when, throughout the day and you realize, oh my gosh, I didn't do it. Set your alarm on your phone because your health is worth it. And you're just creating that new habit. You're creating that new habit. And then you'll be like, oh, I didn't, once you create that new habit, that new brain like connection, that new neural pathway, all of a sudden it's weird if you don't do it. So,
and I think also it helps that I have some at home and some at work. So I have them on my desk at work. I can't forget about it. They're right there, right by the computer. So I have them there and I have them at home. So you cannot forget about them. Take advantage of the BOGOs. Get some so you have like 2 times as much as you need, or 3 times as much as you need. Right now I have 3 bottles of ThermoFit and 3 bottles of Fat Fighters. Use the BOGOs. Take advantage of the BOGOs. And pump up and have some at work and have some at home so you cannot forget about them. Thanks.
Awesome. That's exciting. Thank you for unmuting yourself, Cindy. I'm excited to get to know you and hear your story.
Cindy's amazing, and she signs so many people because she's so passionate and has her story, So fall in love with a product and just, talk about it, right?
Oh my God, I love Candace so much. I love you so much, girl.
I love you. I love you more.
Awesome. It's true. Find something that you're passionate about, and you're just like Cindy and just like Gina, you're going to shout it from the rooftops, and that's going to be what you focus on the most, and that's going to be what you sign the most customers on, and it's life-changing. I mean, it's like our obligation, you guys. Like, it's honestly rude of us to not let people know, because there's so many people out there that are suffering, that have no energy, that are in pain, and we have something that can help them, and so it's our duty to share that love. So, all right, we've got time for one more story. Who has something that they were planning to share? Anybody else?
I wasn't planning on sharing, but does anyone have anything to say about Confianza?
You do, Clarissa. Tell us.
All right. I've suffered with severe anxiety, PTSD, manic depression, type 1 diabetes, and just overall crap the majority of my life. I've been with the company for about 6 months now. I'm charted for Ruby, still working on getting the volume there, but I'm excited. Anxiety is a big deal for me. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't socialize much. And over the last few weeks, I've been pumped since I've started taking the Confianza. I'm reaching out to people. I'm walking up to complete strangers and handing them Blitz cards. And this is how it works. And putting people on my Facebook and just talking to random people, talking to people who I know have issues like I do. And I'm like, girl, if you don't start this, you're never going to get better. I mean, we posted today about keeping people around you that are positive and uplifting and make you better. And for the longest time, the only people that I really let in were other people similar to me that understood my anxiety, that understood my stress, that understood how freaking hard it is to wake up and go outside for any reason. And now I want to go. I'm like, someone come over and help me clean my house and get everything ready because I want to have a party. Like, I want to have a
Who is this girl?
And
so, Kirsta, how long have you been taking the Confianza?
Probably about 4 weeks now. It was one of my first orders.
Awesome.
I ordered it. I signed up as a distributor because I've been broke and I needed, to make some money. I did not sign up for $10. I signed up right before the $10 promotion. And I was like, dang, I should have waited a couple weeks. But
no, you got to use that promotion for your advantage, girl. Woo!
Yeah, I got 3 DTs under me during that promotion within my first 3 weeks. So it was super exciting. And I'd like to say someone was asking about quitting smoking. I have yet to quit smoking, but I'm smoking less when I take the Confianza. It helps me not stress out and need that cigarette. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe you don't, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Awesome. I hope you're looking at the chats right now because everyone is so excited and proud of you. Not only for, deciding that you want to change your life, you got started with a company, you're using the products, you're allowing the products to change your life. And look at you. You just unmuted and shared your story to almost 150 people. I can tell you you're growing and you're blossoming, and this is just the beginning for you.
Oh, and one more thing. My dog ate my glasses the other day, and I got these super cool green rhinestone and black glasses in honor of my business with It Works.
That's awesome. You are supposed to be here. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Miss Clarissa. Thank you for everybody who shared their story. I hope you guys took a few notes. I know there was a lot going on in the chats and on the stories. And so take notes. Yes, Jennifer took lots of notes. She's got lots of stories. Use these stories. Use this wisdom. Use our experience. Borrow our confidence. Borrow our belief. Because until you have your own, use ours. That's what we're here for. And for those of you that do not know, or maybe you missed it, or maybe you just don't realize the power of what this has for you, for anybody who signed up with a $10 promotion, you have an extra 14 days to get 4 customers and earn a $100 shopping spree. Now, if you did not get the if you did not get the mini defining gels in your kit, I'm super excited for you because you get a $20 credit in your account. So think about this. You paid $10 to get started with the business. You got $100 in product, the rights to sell your website, etc., right? If you missed that, if they ran out of the defining gel and you did not get that in your kit, you are going to have a $20 credit in your account. Okay, then you gather 4 customers. You are going to have $120 in your account that you can purchase t-shirts, splits, cards, more product that you can, again, pour back into your business and continue to take or sell. So I honestly don't know another company that would change its rules to make sure that we're successful. All of you guys who signed up for the $10 have 44 days to gather 4 customers because they know you're all just getting your kits right now. And I think that just shows the character and quality of our company, that they want us to, number 1, make money, and number 2, experience success, and number 3, just have the best foot forward. So use this to your advantage. Get your hundreds list out. A few calls ago, we did a script call where we gave you some ideas of what to do and what to say in the script. And the recording of that is on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out, if you want to know what to do and how to gather those first 4 customers. But hopefully this gave you some ammo when you're talking with people. Get your hundreds list out and write down the products that resonated with you. Like maybe you thought about your mom when we talked about hair, skin, and nails, or you thought about your aunt when we talked about greens. When you think about somebody, put their name down and then reach out to them specifically about the product that was brought to your attention. Trust your gut, trust that intuition, and follow through with that because there's a reason that they're being brought into your mind. So thank you guys so much for plugging in tonight. We are going to be here same time, same place next week. And do not forget the Thursday virtual party at 9 p.m. Next week, we have a Monday 8 p.m. power hour, a Tuesday team call at 9 p.m., and a Thursday virtual party at 9 p.m. Big thank you to Nikki Moore, who's been collaborating with all of our leaders and getting the schedule together. That is just streamlining everything for all of us. So utilize these resources, you guys. And then one more thing before I forget. This is something that I don't know. I forgot to announce it on some of the pages, so you guys might not know. But ambassadors put together this event. It's a 2-week event where ambassadors are going to go live every single day. And they're going to share a story. They're going to share a tip. They're going to share their best thought in the business. And you get to enter this event space with all of the other ambassadors of the entire company and their people when you purchase a boost. If you purchased a mini boost or the party boost and you put your screenshot or let us know, we will add you to that event and you're going to have access to all of these tips and tricks from the top. So the boost is, I'll show you that really quick. If you go to, let's see if it's even in here, it's probably in your eSuite. A boost is a booster pack. So it has, it's like a package. It's a package that's only available to new distributors. See if I can get to it quick. You go to, okay.
BOGO just got extended.
What? Say that again. Say that again.
BOGO got extended until the July 27th.
Ah! Awesome. Did your Wired app just go ding?
Yep.
All right. Yes, another reason to get your Wired app on your phone. Okay, BOGO just got extended till, so BOGO Cleanse and then BOGO Wow for International to the 27th, which is Thursday. Awesome. Awesome. And so here's the sample. These are 2 packages that just came out a few weeks ago. The sample booster pack has a lot of the products that we talked about tonight, the shake, the Fat Fighter, Defining Gel, Wow, Greens. And then the party booster is geared towards having wraps and facials for your party. So if you purchase a booster pack, we are going to add you to that event so you can have access to all of the ambassador tips in the whole company. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for being on, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.